This video is your soul guide with 9 personal insights to help you live with clarity, confidence, and purpose. Born on June 9th, the quiet sovereign. You were not built to stay small. Part of you is drawn toward achievement, responsibility, mastery, the desire to become exceptionally good at something that matters. You respect competence. You notice when something is done well. You notice when someone truly knows their craft. You notice the difference between appearance and substance. You are not interested in empty status. You want real capability, real results, real influence. You want your accomplishments to rest on something solid. But there is another side to you. You often carry more pressure than people realize. Others may see confidence, strength, stability, yet privately you can feel responsible for far more than anyone knows. You may carry concerns long before anyone else notices them. And this creates your contradiction. You are here to lead, but you are learning that leadership does not require carrying everything alone. Number 1. You naturally step into responsibility. When something needs to be handled, organized, or improved, people often look to you. You may not always seek authority, but authority tends to find you. Others often trust your judgment, even before you trust it yourself. Lead when it is needed, but remember that responsibility is not the same as ownership of every outcome. Number 2. You have high standards. You care about quality, effort, competence. When you commit to something, you want it done properly. But sometimes, your standards become harder on yourself than on anyone else. You may overlook how much progress you have already made. Let excellence inspire you without turning every mistake into evidence that you have failed. Number 3. You are more ambitious than you often appear. You may not announce your goals to everyone, but beneath the surface, you usually know exactly what kind of life you want to build. Your determination is often quieter than people expect. Once you decide something matters, you rarely give up easily. Trust your long-term vision, even when recognition arrives more slowly than you hoped. Number 4. You value independence. You prefer solving problems yourself before asking for help. You like knowing that you can rely on your own judgment. But self-reliance can sometimes become unnecessary isolation. Not every burden becomes lighter by carrying it alone. Strength grows faster when wisdom and support are allowed to work together. Number 5. You understand influence. You know that power is not always loud. Sometimes, the strongest person in the room is the calmest one, the person who stays grounded while everyone else reacts. You understand that consistency often creates more influence than force. Use your influence to create stability, not to prove that you are in control. Number 6. You can become overly responsible for other people. You may feel obligated to fix, manage, or carry situations that were never fully yours. Over time, this can become exhausting, especially when others begin expecting what was only meant to be temporary support. Help where you can, but leave room for others to carry their own lessons and responsibilities. Number 7. You have a natural sense of dignity. You prefer authenticity over showmanship. You are rarely impressed by people who need constant attention. What earns your respect is character. You tend to value substance long after appearances lose their appeal. Let your actions speak for you, but do not hide your achievements out of excessive modesty. Number 8. You can struggle with control when life feels uncertain. When pressure increases, your instinct may be to work harder, plan more, or tighten your grip. But not every challenge is solved through force. Sometimes, patience accomplishes what pressure cannot. Sometimes, the next step forward comes from trust, not from pushing harder. Number 9. You often see the bigger picture. While others focus on the immediate problem, you naturally look further ahead. You think about consequences, long-term results, where things are ultimately leading. But this can sometimes make it difficult to enjoy what is already working. You may spend so much time preparing for tomorrow that you forget to appreciate today. Build for the future, but remember to acknowledge what you have already created. And now, your shadow gift. Your hidden struggle is this. You can become attached to being the strong one, the capable one, the dependable one, the person who always has the answer. And because of that, you may quietly carry burdens that no one asked you to carry. You tell yourself it is responsibility. Sometimes it is, but sometimes it is fear. Fear that if you stop holding everything together, something will fall apart. Fear that letting go means becoming careless. But your shadow gift is this. True mastery is not control. It is trust. Trust in your experience. Trust in your judgment. Trust that not every outcome depends entirely on you. Because real leaders don't carry the world alone. They create enough stability that others can stand beside them. And when you stop measuring your worth by how much you carry, you become something powerful. Not just someone people depend on, but someone who teaches others how to stand on their own. Now, with your 9 insights and your shadow gift in hand, you can return to this guidance anytime you need clarity or a reminder of your direction. If this video spoke to you, let me know in the comments. And if someone comes to mind as you listen, pass it on to them. I thank you. And as always, walk with clarity, move with confidence, and live with purpose.